Hi guys, Michelle here from Born Awesome. Welcome to my education series on low cost, low tox living. So one of my passions is to actually educate people on how they can use their essential oils to make the products that they actually need for daily living. So this is what my education series is about. In this section, we're actually covering perfumes and body sprays. So none of that nasty spray on stuff, guys. Now you're going to be able to create your own. I'm not sure if a lot of you are aware that if you get any kind of body product that has fragrance written on it, it can have around 300 different types of chemicals in there. And a lot of them actually work as neurotoxins, which means that they create adverse effects to our system. And this can include irritability, fatigue, low mood, quite a few things. So I challenge you to go and have a search on Mr. Google and you'll come across a lot of this information, and it is scary stuff, I'll tell you. But never fear. In this section, we're covering how to make your own perfumes and body sprays. And we're going to do this with just a spritzer and some oils and a few other ingredients. Now guys, in the bottom of this video link, in the comment sections, there actually should be the link for this information sheet. This has all instructions on there, what you'll need and the method to actually create this. So even if you don't have the video, you can still create. But also guys, in this little brown banner right here will also be the video link. So either way, you can find me and create with me in this session. So today we're actually creating Ooh La La. So this is a beautiful body spray. It is more inclined towards us females. Don't worry guys, you're not going to miss out. I'll be creating some bro sprays down the track. So, and also down the bottom here guys is actually our label. I love to teach people that the original days, there were no such things as fancy labels. 23 years ago, we barely even had that. It was all paper labeling and making them look really nice and pretty on the printer. So we're going back to that. So you guys can create right now. There shouldn't be any reason unless you don't have a spritzer. But let's talk about that. So the first thing you're going to need is a 30ml spritzer. So I get my spritzers from Aussie Aroma Supplies. They actually have great costings with their bottles and rollers. This little baby is only 68 cents and it's reusable. So it is a brilliant saving for your products and everyday living. So once you have your 30ml spritzer, you need to add a dispersant in there. So on the instruction sheet, I talk about dispersants. A dispersant is something that allows essential oils to evenly disperse throughout the water and will continue to do so without you having to shake the bottle. So in this session, we're using witch hazel. I actually really like using witch hazel for my body sprays. One, it's actually really good for the skin. And number two, it's really good for your clothes as well. So it shouldn't cause any adverse reactions whatsoever unless you've got some really dodgy, fabric happening. So this witch hazel is not completely natural. It is a 14% alcohol. Your completely natural or pure witch hazel is very expensive, and that's what I use on the face as a toner. But this one's great as a go-between. There are actually other dispersants you can use, and they're actually on this info sheet. So we're just going to actually take a teaspoon of our witch hazel, and we're going to add it to our spritzer. Okay, there we go. Now the other thing I do like to do in my work area, guys, is just put down a sheet of kitchen towelette. One, this protects the table from the liquid and the essential oils if you happen to miss the bottle. So it just keeps a little bit tidier for me. So, and there's 3 oils that I'm using with Ooh La La. So Ooh La La is a mixture of bergamot. So this is very uplifting and invigorating. It's your inner strength oil. I also have clary sage. Clary sage is a light up your life oil. And then you have lavender. So lavender is express yourself, baby. And this is a great combination for Ooh La La, which is all about being, unique, bold and expressive. So the oil amounts that we have in there. So with bergamot, we actually need 10 drops. 1, 2, 3. Oh, an extra one tried to sneak out, but I was too quick for it. Next, we're actually going to go our clary sage, and you'll notice that I'm actually adding the oils to the dispersant first before I add the water. This allows the oils to bond with the dispersant. Clary sage, we're actually going 6 drops. One tried to get in and it hit the paper towelette, so that's the other reason why I like to have it there. And then we've just got 2 of lavender. And lavender has so many uses. So once we've actually got our little oils in there, just give it a little bit of a shake. Next thing we're going to do is top it up with our water. So I'm just going to shove a little funnel in there and literally just pour some water in. The funnels you can also get from Aussie Aroma Supplies, guys. And we're just going to fill it up to the curve. And the curve of the bottle is right here. And if you're not sure, don't worry guys, I've got a little diagram there for you of the Ooh La La spritzer bottle and where the water level should be. Okay, so after that's in, we're just going to take that out. We're going to shove our spritzer lid on. The next thing we're going to do, just give it a little shake. Beautiful. Next thing we're going to do is make sure our bottle is dry, because we don't want any liquid on there when we're trying to actually stick on our labels. We know how that's going to turn out. So we've got that set aside. Now what we're going to do is attach our label. And this is really simple, guys. You're just going to cut the label out of the bottom of your information sheet. And it will have what oils are in there. It has that it's the Ooh La La blend. And then it's literally because you are unique, bold, and expressive. So, Ooh La La, baby. Okay, let's just trim her up. Okay. Next thing I'm going to do is lay the label face up, okay? Because that's what you're doing. You're going to stick your sticky tape over it. And I've got to find the end. Now, this is brilliant sticky tape. You can get this from Big W, Kmart, Officeworks. I find it easy in Big W and Officeworks, to be quite honest. It's about, $3.50, but it's a great width and it's perfect for your 30ml spritzers. So this is great at covering the labels. If you don't have this sticky tape, guys, just put the single sticky tape. You can line it across there about, I think it does 4 or 5 rows to cover it and have a little bit of overlap. It doesn't matter each way as long as you get it attached. So just make sure it's long enough. I've done it with all kinds of sticky tape. But I found this one is really convenient and it's really good because I run a lot of workshops on this. I'm just going to put a notch in the end so I can find it easy next time. So I'm just going to kind of like line this up and overlay it on my label. And there you can see there's a label of Ooh La La actually ready to go. So next thing that we're going to do is just turn the bottle on its side and then line it up and then just roll it. So you start off with one end and literally, guys, just roll it down and use the pressure of your fingers to roll it over, and you shouldn't get any lines or air bubbles or anything like that. And then you can pretty much smooth it out. And there is your Ooh La La blend. Okay, so there you go. You can actually see we've got Ooh La La there. And you can see on the side there, I've actually got a few little safety statements. So do not spray near eyes. If any irritation occurs, cease use immediately. And this, as you can see, just works out to be the most beautiful little body spray and perfume. Also beautiful as a gift. So this is the one thing that I absolutely love to teach. Now, usually when you're using a spritzer, it's 4 sprays, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then it's out on its third, and there you go. There is your Ooh La La perfume and body spray. So enjoy, guys, and just look for the link for the information sheet that should be below this video. And then I will see you in the future for more videos. So follow me on my Facebook page on Born Awesome, and that will give you regular details for everything that I'm bringing out. Enjoy, guys. I will see you soon. Bye.